y'all, Binks here. Junk has been an archetype that's been around for a very long time, and as things like Sentry and Annihilus have gotten added, it's a very, very devastating deck. I decided to try my own version with Junk Them Up, which is a very, very focused version of this, where we are really just trying to limit what our opponent does as much as humanly possible. So we have the Hood in here to get sent over by the Annihilus later and get us a 6-power card that we can play later. We're running the Selene Double Goblins package, so playing Selene and Ravonna to get cheap goblins can be really great, especially supercharging them, and Selene actually usually works really bad for your opponent. We have Hazmat and Luke Cage, as well as Debris to send some stuff over to your opponent's side and just weaken their lane slightly with a Hazmat towards the very end. We also have some really cool lines in this where we can play like Debris, Hazmat, Annihilus. We can play Debris, Typhoid Mary, Annihilus. We just have these different ways of continuing to really like limit what our opponent can do by just sending them all this stuff at the very end of the game. And we have Morph in here. So Morph with Ravonna is a really great card. Outside of having Ravonna in your deck, Morph is really hard to want to include. But when you have Ravonna, a 2-cost card that can really flip games, it can be super, super devastating. Obviously, this could just be a Goliath if you want some top end. But what I noticed is that when your opponent's going to lose to Goliath, they just retreat anyway. So why even add it into your deck sometimes? Is kind of a funny way that you can think about it. This deck went great. We were Q positive. We were a little bit low on the win rate. I think we were at about 49% win rate, but we did get that back by getting some extra cubes and having some big plays towards the very end. Very fun deck. You can add Cannonball in here instead of Morph as well if you're looking for a new way to try your shiny card. This was played before Cannonball was released, but I hope that you enjoy this version of Junk. It's really fun. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. Check down below, make sure you subscribe. We'll catch you live at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. You peace. Fight for middle. Armor. Huh? Roll the dice, baby. No! The worst card they could have played! Disaster. We'll either get 2 or 1 card here, most likely. And Mindstone was so bad there. At least give us card draw. Snap on this. Ooh, we can still get the Abby, that's fine. Very hard for them to fill right, too. I guess that's not true. Just play a shit ton of 1-drops. Prof. We just assume Prof right and don't Annihilus. Assume Prof right, don't Annihilus. Oh, his Blob still just cooks us, right? What's up, Cass? Cooked a Blob. And Mage left? Yeah, Magenta left is pretty good too. Try this. Beat by a lot of things. Not by that, baby! But not by that! Let's go! Victory! Ooh-wee! Sentry Annihilus, question mark. It's pretty good. We can hold the Hazmat, but I don't like not. This will hit our Luke Cage, which frees himself. I kind of like this. Yeah, I don't like Eber Plus either, don't worry. We can't talk about football though. People will leave. Thoughts on the Eagles? They're great. Great team. We get really in trouble middle if we try and Sentry. I think playing it left is a bit of a death sentence too. Alright, this is a Mockingbird BS. They played this for 3. You proud to ship Void? Do you think they're gonna Goliath on turn 5? I will just take the death sentence. It's fine. We could have went middle and just crushed him. That sucks. It was just too scary, man. If they play anything, we lose it. Profx more likely. There's a chance. On Vision. This puts us in a really good spot. Left is going to be an issue, but problem is if they can win the left, they can move the Vision middle. We're going to be in trouble because we don't have Sean. Maybe Shang-Chi is a card that we need. But Morph could be anything, chat. You ever think about that? I guess I could also play this right. Yeah, Luke is more. That's a good point. Insanely clutch magenta. Victory. That's why you play Morph, ladies and gentlemen. That is why you play Morph, baby. Oh man, that's gotta hurt if you're a dehydrated vampire fan. Thanos snapping on turn 1 on Mindstone. Ooh, the two of the best cards for my opponent. Back to back pawn. We can get debris. We'll be okay. We need literally debris next turn though. So watch your video this morning about needing to turn off Glad. Well, that was when he was a 3-7. Is it 3-8? You have a bit more flexibility on the card, IMO. And double hazmat goes very hard as well. 4 in hand at start, yeah, it's the, you can look at in hand for a time stone into Hope Summers. It's kind of bad. Maybe debris right. We Jin right. We get 2 energy, then we play Jin, double hazmat, Annihilus all in the same turn. Look at this shit. We're gonna assault them. I guess the Jin right makes it easier for them to block the sentries, but that's okay. They also can play Professor X. Maybe not. We'll be winning middle, right? Oh, we'll be losing right. Just praise for no Professor X chat. Just everyone just praise, no Prof X. Even if they do, we can just win left. Pretty often. Wait, fart left? No, they never do that. Okay, full filled left. Oh my gosh, I forgot about my own Luke Cage. Couldn't be me. Thank you for the 8 cubes, Thanos player. Mysterio? Wow. Whoa, everything's so cheap. Morph could be anything, chat. We just do the sentry. Snap. He's the only one who can possess the emote. That's a good point. I think we use energy cheat better than them. The heck, man? It should be illegal. What a damn Mobius player, man. Hope you didn't need that space. Is it not going to be able to play the final turn? I think Nihilus is better served right. You just have to think about all the different Mysterio possibilities. Not right, we're only up 2 and they get to play something, so I think we want the Annihilus, right? Then we can figure it out afterwards. Okay. Actually just helps us. We want to make sure that we can play around everything. So wait, this +4, all that really matters. So we just do this. Right? This can never get stopped. 6. Yeah, Mysterio is most likely mid, I would say, if I had to take a guess. But this just beats everything. GG's. Victory. Dude, beating Mobius Elysium is not easy. But that's the pressure of Junk, man. Especially against decks that like try to go wide. You just like, alright, you can try and go wide, but some of the things that are wide are very small. Altar of Death. Much use case to get over. Jesus Christ, dude. Turn 5 is Nihilus? No. I too only think that decks can go into one exact linear line. Nowhere to Sentry. Yeah, Debris Hazmat's pretty nice. Could also give Vibraniums to play left. To hold a Luke. That should be fine though. Gonna kill your Ravonna Renslayer, huh? Let's get some extra energy so we can play Luke Annihilus. Not in that order, of course. Upright is pretty good, but they could fill. They certainly fill. There's a chance. And then we lose immediately. I think this line almost always wins. It was my Ravonna, they murdered it. So rude. I need a Vibranium. Oh, Vibranium saved my life. Wait, I can't play it. They have 2 Vibraniums, they win. I have to do this to win middle. I think this is just better than potentially sending them 1 rock. Luke just wins middle by himself. But this is the same as this for middle. Right? I guess it gives this one more. I still think a Nihilus is better. I can't play around them having 2 Vibraniums. They only had 1 Vibranium. And it wasn't even a Vibranium, it was simply a very yoked rogue. Victory. Very, very strong rogue. Really certain they beat me up last time. Without you. Snapping here. Say hello? I'll do this. It's pretty much the same thing. Hi, Hob. The Nihilus doesn't really do too much. It's just Hob. Like, Hob middle is interesting. Maybe just Hob middle. Just Hob middle. Fuck! Oh, you got rid of your card anyway. We should be fine though, no matter what. Oh, just Typhoid? I'll just go Typhoid. Yeah, they probably just lose now, right? They also did the Colleen Wing thing, which is funny. Sentry for laws. If Sentry lands right, then it always just dies. And it also has a lot of problems with them playing Prof X. But if they play Prof X right now, I don't know, maybe either one doesn't matter. I guess Prof X, it doesn't really matter for Sentry. Thank you for the card draw. Do we play around? I think we play around Sean, right? I think it'd be stupid not to play around Sean. Doesn't matter. Victory. What if we just steal their Wrath card? Watch me every day. Love from Brazil. Yeah, I'm glad that you watch me every day. Oh shit. Very likely a 1-cost card. Or giant card. Good one. I don't think we fight for right. I think we just try and wreck him with an Nihilus. Then figure it out after. The card draw doesn't really help us all that much. Kind of have to fulfill right now. Or just take a fatty L. You could tie right if they play like 1-cost Vision is probably the most likely play. Then they have to give up Raft, so they're kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Maybe we don't Nihilus now. Maybe we take the Raft card. Yeah, let's take our Raft card. We can play Raft card and Nihilus. I actually really like our position here. Because the Sentry helps us beat out the Reality Stone. Or at least tie if their play is just Vision. Wow, they were just going to take the junk, man. It's kind of a sick play. They have Pryos? Son of a bitch, they do. Wait. Arden the Void, then Annihilus? Zola the Void, then Annihilus? I don't think that's better. And we always lose to, We're just winning left, actually, because they played the Vision this turn. It's like they can't even win with, they can't even win with Goliath. I like this play better. They can't even win with Annihilus anymore. Wait, how did they do that? Oh, Space Stone.
Hail Hydra!
Hail Hydra, by the way. You thought?
Victory.
Very cool game. Big 8. Enjoy your -6-0 hood. Just to double check, chat. I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Hood can swap sides, right? -4. Very true. It can swap sides. Okay. This is what we want to do. Maybe we don't need extra power there. I feel like this could actually be quite good. Let's set up to potentially fill it, if we would like. Stay in the room. Thank you for the cards. We have 2 Annihilus. I think we should just be fine to win. The original rather than the copy? Yeah, that's smart. Doesn't matter that much, but why not? Why not us? Why not now? That was like Professor X. Yeah, I'm gonna try his Lab X a little differently. Doesn't stop like destroy triggers and stuff. Wow. Rude. And we're dropping 16 power middle, right? It could be vulnerable to Sean, so maybe we drop 12 power middle. That should still just be enough. They can play 3 cards max. They can get +4 here too. So the real max they can get is like, I guess they could have Absman. Guess they could have Absman. Maybe just drop 8 middle and then play like Typhoid left. Any worry of Triple M? It's like, I don't know what I would do about it. Yeah, X-Men bonus is already on the board. It's just dumped 10 more left. Then put 8 middle. I don't think they can ever get over top of here. Negasonic. Doesn't matter, we go first. Yeah, let's just dump 10 more left. Surfer? I'm aware. Might be trying to trick us. To not put enough left. They have Surfer abs. Surfer abs can be problematic for us. But I don't see them ever getting out of here. Careful, Negasonic. We have Prio. We're fine. Double checked. Victory. I think we take Debris here over Morph, especially because we know that they're discard deck. I find the stats go up when Morph hits Magento instead of Infinity Stone. Yeah, it helps a lot for sure. What's up, Jonah? It's going well. Yeah, pretty somewhat basic junk deck, but just has some cool stuff with like Hazmat Typhoid, things like that. Hazmat Typhoid Debris is like a cool little switch to it. I'm sure other people play something very similar. Rubbish Match, more like Rubbish Roper, right? I can't make fun of people for roping. Every time I do, it feels so bad. I know that I'm pretty bad with roping too. I take a lot of time to think. All that time and you discarded the 2 best Hello cards? You took all that time and then you just discarded like your 2 best cards in your deck? Took you that long to figure out how to discard the 2 worst cards in 2 best cards in your deck, huh? We just play the Typhoid middle. Top deck Annihilus goes pretty hard. They just vibe. Enjoy your 11 power Hobgoblin. Nico, a good replacement for Selene? It's probably fine. You might want to cut like Hobgoblin too and like readjust the deck. Eh, maybe not. Yeah, Nico's probably just fine.
So happy.
Where do the dice drop? Don't think we're winning left. I don't think our opponent's winning middle. They can't play Magento. They can't play Magento, right? Magento pretty much just loses. I think I go Sentry. What do they have that's more than 10? Like, they can't play Jiggy. They can't play Magento. What would they normally have that's more than 10? Apoc's only 8? Be Apoc Blade, that's 11. It's kind of hard for them to get more than 10, right? Maybe combo Proxima out? It always lands right. Sentry's only 9 though. You have me convinced.
Apocalypse.
This is actually sick. We get their Apocalypse. Thank you.